Hi, everyone. As promised, today I'd love to share more about some of the success stories of my clients. So I kind of will walk you through various clients so that you get a little bit of feel of the breadth and capacity of the coaching that I offer. Okay, so I'll start with the first kind of what would be thought as the easiest way of coaching, or the maybe least challenging coaching that I do, which is the career coaching with the Empower Amsterdam, where I do pro bono coaching. So I don't charge anything for it. It's I take a couple of clients and I continue to take new clients as I finish. And I wanted to share one story from that side of the equation. So I had once this amazing client who came from Brazil, and she was an engineer in her country, and she came here to the Netherlands, and she fell into the same kind of trap that most of the expats fall into, right? So she followed, I think, her partner, and she decided to move, and she didn't have a job, right? So she needed to find a job, and she fell into that trap of, I don't speak Dutch, therefore I will not find a job because this market will be hard and everyone needs to speak Dutch, especially an engineer. So we worked through a lot of that. But basically, when she first came into the coaching, she was very kind of low on self-esteem. She did totally forget what she was doing in her own country. She forgot about all the engineering experience and expertise she had, even though she was still quite a young engineer. And she was kind of overshadowed by this, I cannot speak Dutch, therefore, I won't find a job. So I usually offer, actually, I always offer 5 sessions, which is the maximum that Empower Amsterdam offers. So I offer 5 sessions, right? So with her, we worked through her limiting beliefs. I worked with her through some of the money blocks and money ideas and things like that. And what happened for her, that within the time period of the 3 sessions, which was about a month and a half, she not only got a job, she got 3 offers from the companies that she was interviewing with, and all of them were 30% or more. Salary was 30% or more than what she thought initially she could get, and she chose the best offer for her. She wrote me that she is so sorry, but she needs to cancel the remaining sessions because she's got a job and she needs to be fully present with that job. So she was super, super happy. She even sent me to my home address like a amazing homemade chocolate, right? So this is one story. It's around career coaching, very quick results, very much, uplifting from, I don't feel great about it at all, and to really actually getting right the job offers and accepting one and being really happy with it. So that's one. The second case I want to talk about a little bit is my client who recently started working with me, and he went through first VIP day. So usually I offer in my private one-on-one coaching, I offer 6 months package, which includes VIP day, positive intelligence course, and then over 6 months the sessions, one-on-one sessions every 2 weeks, right? So there are kind of 3 components to that package. One is the VIP day that can be bought by itself for 5,000 euro. That's the current price. And then positive intelligence, which is also 5,000 euro. And then the whole package is, a bigger investment, and it continues with over 6 months of me holding your energy and helping you through also emails and everything that you need so that you can really get to your results. So I'll go first to the VIP day. So this client actually paid in full and he got the whole 6 months package, but we started with the VIP day. And the VIP day is going very deeply into really who you are. So it starts with the vision. I tend to really expand that vision a lot. So that's the vision, then values. We go through assessment about how your life currently is. We go through all categories of life. I also go through the sabotage. I offer you a free assessment where you can tap into and get to know your self-sabotage. That is how you sabotage yourself. And then we work through some strategies for the next steps. But basically, it's a very intense 3-hour session with small breaks that gets you as if a bomb in your head exploded, and you get basically all this new awareness about yourself, and you start to understand, and you also really shift your energy and up level your consciousness and your capacity to take bigger steps. So for this client, we went from, what do you want? Oh, I want kind of to have a little bit more impact in my role, maybe get a promotion, maybe. So this wasn't a CEO, but a big corporation and a big role within that big corporation with a lot of impact, globally and things like that. So that client wanted to basically step from here to a little bit like here, get into just a bigger role, maybe mentor more people, getting into more leadership. And when I was listening to it, I was like, okay, well, let's hear about more, because this is not it, right? This is not the vision, and I'm not buying it, right? So what happened and what I offer during that session is that I started to ask about what is it that you really want? What would it be in 5 years or 10 years, or what would be that ultimate vision, right? So that client mentioned a C-level role that would be something that he would really desire. And then I saw the smile on the face, and I was like, okay, this is it. Let's work through that, right? So I started to ask more and use the session to really get deeper into the desire around it, the why around it, the vision around it. So long story short, what this session brought around the vision, and then later also tapping into sabotage and what's really stopping from even thinking that big, was that, he came here, he wanted something like this, a little bit more, maybe 10-15% more, which, by the way, most of people think is possible in short term. And he left with like a proper vision of what is happening this year, within 6 to 12 months, that this year this is happening, and the belief was behind it, and everything got restructured and basically uplifted and shifted, right? So this is a massive impact. If you think about it for a moment, the salary change between this and that, actually we estimated it at around three times, right? So and it's already 6-digit figure, so that would go into like I think it was about 350,000 or something, right? That the future salary. So it's about 3 times the current, or 2.7 times or something like that. But basically, this is the impact, and this is one session, okay? And this is the impact. And what it does, when you have good vision that you really desire, and I mean good, I mean great legacy vision that you really desire, and you can believe it, and I help with that, then you will get there, okay? And so over the next sessions, when we were working more and more, and we are working on that, the belief is just getting stronger, and the strategies are in place, and we clear everything that's kind of on the way. And I have really big I have huge intuition around those things. So recently I really discovered like a blog that would totally make it not happen, but because we got there, I discovered that blog, we managed to clear it, and he's on the way to get that, right? What he wants. And that will be not just what he wants, that he will have more money, he will create much more impact, he will feel fulfilled, because right now maybe his potential is used at 20% and that future role will be 100%, right? Or an 80% or 90%, but there's more growth and more more fun things, right? So this is really what it does, right? So that was the VIP day, and further coaching, of course, but the VIP day, and that just talking about vision, which is just one example of what happens in that session. Then another example I want to give you is the Positive Intelligence program, which is I'm certified in that methodology with Shirzad Shamin directly. I worked with him and the team, and I'm still part of that community, and I'm one of his coaches, right, around this program. So the program basically is to take you from self-sabotage to self-mastery. It's a 6-week program where you work with an app, you watch some videos, you have to do certain exercises that are guided through the app, that you are being guided through the app. And in the one-on-one coaching, private coaching, I offer you a 20-minute call every week. So over 7 weeks, we talk Monday or Tuesday, and I hold you accountable, and I answer any questions that you may have. And I also kind of use my coaching and my intuition to clear anything extra that happens. And there's always stuff, right? Because you could buy this program online and just do it by yourself, but the value you would get when you do it just by yourself is just like 1% compared to what it is when you work with me as your coach, right? When I can guide you through the process and really personalize your experience. So what happened for this client? He came to me with really a lot of fear that wasn't said out loud to anyone, but when we were speaking honestly about what it is that he wants, he admitted that there's a lot of fear and overwhelm and anxiety building up, and he's got this big role, C-level role to fill, and he doesn't feel like he can do it, right? So there's a lot of kind of worry and doubt around it. And what happened for him was that he was avoiding those responsibilities and kind of hiding through other stuff, which is, functional procrastination, and many of you probably are doing as well. So basically, he really knew what was wrong with him. Not wrong, like he didn't need fixing, but like what was the challenge, right? He was scared of taking a bigger role. He was hiding and avoiding everything. He would hate himself through the process and things like that. And he was also a smoker that I didn't even know. So we started with the Positive Intelligence program in his case, and we went through, the first call, which was 20 to 30 minutes long. And then a week later, he basically came and informed me that he quit smoking. And we didn't even worked on smoking. He was smoking for many, many years. It was affecting his life. You can imagine how smoking affects you, your health, your relationships, your budget, many things, right? Like your schedule. You go out all the time. You think you need to smoke, and you're always kind of just attached to this cigarette. So he stopped smoking after one session of 30 minutes and the program of 1 week, not because we even talked about it, but because he became very clear in his mind what he was doing, and that he wasn't that person anymore. He made a different choice, but he was aware at a different level, right? He wouldn't just make this choice just by, he wasn't able to stop before. So the changes are really rapid, okay? I just want you to know that this is very, very powerful, and the coaching that I do is very powerful. It is extremely powerful, and you will change your life. And I will not force your arms or twist, arms for you to change it, but if you're ready for a change, it will shift dramatically, right? Whether you are going away from some pain or you want to get more success in your life, this will absolutely happen for you. So this is just another example of how the program was very powerful. And with this client also, we continued, and there were just more magic happening. I believe around 1.5 months in, or 2 months in, he came and he basically proclaimed that, Paulina, I'm not afraid anymore. And the energy I could feel from him and the smile on the face and like really just grabbing this, was so powerful that I basically, get so kind of, I get emotional. I get touched by that, right? I get massively grateful and fulfilled that I could help someone step from, being kind of afraid to become really, really powerful and hold that and be able to step into that power, not only for themselves but for the family, as a father, as a husband, as a leader in the company, right? So that is another example. And I finish off with the last example of a great success story with my other client who actually recently recorded a testimonial, so it will be shared also on social media and through email. But this guy came in and he had a business at around 5 million or target, of having a business at around 5 million in net worth, and looking to kind of create exit plan and find the right people to do that. The company he's been leading for over 20 years. So there is, there is a lot of attachment and emotional there is, it's not just like a business, right? It's really something that he's been building for so many years, and he wants to create a great future for himself and his family, and at the same time for all the employees. So the plan when he came in, the plan kind of was to exit maybe in 5 years at around 5 million, right? And what changed and what happened when we were working together for just, again, like it happened around 2-3 months in basically during vision creation and up leveling that, I first challenged him to create I think the 20 million in 2 years kind of thing, and he was already very nervous and like, how the heck, do I do it? This makes no sense. But I already saw it, like in my imagination, through my intuition, based on what he was telling me that he wanted to do, like, move over to other countries and expand here and there and whatnot. So I kind of already saw that this is very possible. So first, I think I stretched to 20 million in about 2 years or something like that. I don't remember it quite. But what basically came at the end of the session was that I challenged him to 20 million by the end of this year, which would be at the time 7 months still to go in this year. And he was like, no, I mean, this is crazy, right? This is like, he totally didn't buy into it. He kind of, I felt like it was a challenge and it wasn't accepted, right? So that's cool. So what happened before the next session, that we waited for 2 weeks, because that's usually the period in between sessions. He came, and before the session, he wrote me an email with the freaking plan, actual plan and strategies to bring the company to 20 million this year. Okay, so it's just like, 4x growth, and not 4x on the investment, because let's be honest, I don't charge 5 million for the coaching. Maybe I should, but the investment is like tiny compared to the, the amount of value that it's bringing by changing your mindset, and this is what I want you to really hear, and for you, that this lands for you. If you want to be successful and have a smile on your face and be really fulfilled and feel great about what you're doing, please invest in coaching. If it's not with me, if this is something out of your range, go and find a great coach. But please find a great coach, otherwise you'll burn yourself forever, and it will just bring a more kind of bad than good. But if you have if you have the readiness, if you feel ready to work on something bigger, right? And if maybe you have some challenges that you really want to solve and you are ready to solve them, you're really open, because that's what I require, an open mind and being coachable and being kind of open to what I play with, because I I create magic with you, please, book a call or send me a message and we'll book your call and we'll work on it. And believe me, I can deliver. I really promise you that. If you do the work, I promise you that I can deliver on the results you want. And I just challenge me, come in and you do the step, you do the first step, which is, claim it, invest, and challenge me. I will deliver it. I mean, I will deliver it with you. You will do the work, of course, but it will happen. Okay. So I want to leave you with that. And if you're curious, I have plenty of more success stories. I have a whole document of like hundreds of testimonials that my clients write during the programs, after the programs, and I couldn't be more grateful for the impact I create with them. And that, I love my clients, I love to guide them, and they are amazing, and they step into so much power and so much more impact, creativity, and innovation that I just love doing this work with them and for them. So I want to leave you with that. Thanks so much and have a great day.